Hi everyone, I am Brian. I'm going to read another book in my relaunch series called Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, La Potion, or La Potion 976-J. Yeah, this is based on the Jimmy Neutron episode, a very similar name. But here it's just called Love Potion. So yeah, I remember Jimmy Neutron. Dude, and now guys, for a start story, Jimmy Neutron was like by far my favorite show ever until 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 this lovely video game series superseded it. Yeah, we got that right. Can't buy like pretty much superseded my love from Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, we're gonna set it down anyway. So, yeah, guys, this is the 7th book in the Jimmy Neutron series, like number 7. And if you look on the back, it says here, I'm gonna read it to you. Jimmy shows off from his latest invention, a love potion, to Carl and Sheen. Anyone exposed to it will fall in love with the first person he or she sees. Jimmy thinks this potion is stored safely in the containment chamber, but Carl accidentally opens it, and love is literally in the air. Exposing them will all. Even worse, Cindy Vortex is the first girl Jimmy sees. Will Jimmy be able to reverse the effects of his latest invention, or will love conquer all? By Stephen Banks, illustrated by Natasha Sasic. Yeah, the plot is very familiar with the episode. And here's the thing that says, look for all the books about Jimmy Neutron in your favorite store or library. So there's Sick Day. I was gonna get that one. Return of the Pumpkinhead. Yeah, that would be perfect one to read for Halloween, cause Halloween's on the way, and I made a video of that I made a Camel and Vi pumpkin. And here's another one called Cosmic. I can't really see, but it says Cosmic Test. What? Oh, Canine Catastrophic. Canine Catastrophe. Yeah. So we're gonna start reading this book right now, and I'm also gonna voice act this guy, just so you know, guys. Yeah, and here's the first page. La Potion by Stephen Banks, illustrated by Natasha Sasic. And if you look at the page that Jimmy Neutron is officially 2D animated, it looks better 2D than he does in 3D. Well, actually, he is much better the same in both styles. So anyway, we're gonna read this now. Jimmy Neutron held a bottle of pinkish fluid toward his friends Carl and Sheen. Gentlemen, this may be my most dangerous experiment yet. More powerful than a superpowered jet, more legal than an orbit in space, loser. I give you pheromone number 99. Carl and Sheen stare at the bottle in horror. It's terrifying, Carl exclaimed, and then he paused. What's a pheromone? It's a chemical hormone that makes boys like girls. One whiff of this will make a guy fall in love with the first girl he sees, explained Jimmy. You're a madman. It's gotta get this be destroyed, cried Sheen as he tried to grab the bottle. No, Sheen, said Jimmy. I'm gonna use it to invent an anti-girl vaccine. Oh, replied Sheen. I probably misjudged you. Jimmy carefully stirred the pheromone into the containment chamber. I'll keep it in here until the vaccine is fully finished. So yeah, guys, here's 2D anime Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, so after the pheromone was safely stored, Carl sat down at Jimmy's computer. Jimmy, can I check? Jimmy, can I check my email? Asked Carl. I want to see if my Jeez, the month is on its way. Then, without realizing it, Carl pushed the wrong button, and accidentally released some of the love serum into the air. None of the boys noticed that the containment chamber had opened. Jimmy needed to go on to the science store to get some more supplies for the anti-girl vaccine. He agreed to meet Carl and Sheen back at the lab in 1 hour. See you guys later, See you guys later, said Sheen as he ran out of the lab to go home to watch Ultra Lore on TV. Okie dokie, said Carl. I'll hang around to see if Jimmy's mom is making any cookies. Yeah, guys. And just notice I haven't been uploading much stuff about Jimmy Neutron lately. I went into other stuff. So, while walking into the store, Jimmy bumped into the most annoying girl in Retroville, Cindy Vortex. Hey, Neutron, said Cindy. Ain't there anything stupid today? Jimmy opened his mouth and couldn't believe what he said. Gee, Cindy, you look absolutely beautiful. Cindy backed away from Jimmy. See you later, Neutron. When you're not crazy. On his way home to watch Ultra Lord, Sheen spotted his classmate Libby. My beautiful queen of the galaxy, cried Sheen. Your wish is my command. Sheen, you are too weird, said Libby. I'm out of here. Libby ran away, but Sheen chased after her. Wait, my queen, you're long such a bitch you to command him. Yes, and back at Jimmy's house, Carl walked into the kitchen and saw Mrs. Neutron baking cookies. Hello, Carl, said Mrs. Neutron. Would you like a cookie? I would, Mrs. Neutron, said Carl. I would also like to spend time and eternity with you. After seeing Cindy, Jimmy felt very strange. Everywhere he looked, he saw her. What's wrong with me? He wondered. I can't stop thinking about Cindy Vortex. I must find her and figure out what's going on. Across this town, Sheen professed his love for Libby on her front lawn. My sweet Libby, said Sheen. I want to prove my love for you by performing this Arcturian dance of ruin from episode 924. The courtship of Ultralord's father. Sheen began to do a goofy dance. Libby was so embarrassed that she made Sheen come inside so the neighbors wouldn't see him. Jimmy found Cindy at the candy bar. I can't believe I can't get you out of my mind, Jimmy said, pressed his nose against the window. What is your problem, Neutron? Demanded my embarrassed Cindy. Jimmy couldn't believe what he said. My problem is that I love you, Cindy Vortex. Cindy couldn't believe her ears. Jimmy Neutron said he loved her. Okay, Neutron, said Cindy. Meet me in the alley now. Once outside Cindy cornered Jimmy in the alley behind the candy bar. Okay, Neutron, what's going on? She asked suspiciously. Jimmy looked at her with lovesick eyes. Would you like to come back to my lab with me for a date? A date with you? Answered Cindy. Okay, but if this is the trick, well, you'll have to go back in time to make sure you were never born. With that, they walked off toward Jimmy's lab. Back in Libby's living room, Sheen prepared himself to ask her an important last question. Will you marry me? Marry me, most tiny one? Asked Sheen. Whoa! Time out! Slow down, said Libby. We are not getting married. But I thought every girl dreamed of an Ultralord-themed wedding. But I thought every girl dreamed of an Ultralord-themed wedding. Asked Sheen. Libby pushed Sheen out of the door. Not this girl! Have I displeased my godness? asked Sheen. Was it my breath? Was it my breath? Libby shook her head. Look, Sheen, I've got homework. You're kind of cute and it's in a strange sort of way. We'll talk tomorrow. I shall not stop dancing until we meet again, vowed Sheen as he danced out the door. Back at Jimmy's house, Carl was now watching television with Mr. and Mrs. Neutron. He shyly smiled at Mrs. Neutron. How would you like to go out? How would you like to go out to a movie diner and dancing? Gee, that sounds like fun, said Mr. Neutron, jumping up. I'll get the car. Carl shook his head. Sorry, Mr. Neutron, you're not invited. Mrs. Neutron frowned. Carl, I think you'd better go home. Carl winked at Mrs. Neutron. We shall speak this later when you know who isn't around. As Carl walked out the door, Mr. Neutron turned to his wife. That is one weird kid. Down in Jimmy's secret lab, Jimmy and Cindy were on the very first day. Cindy was still suspicious. Okay, Neutron, you said you loved me. What's up with that? Jimmy took Cindy's hand. I think you're more gorgeous than 1,000 fairy stars exploding in the atmosphere. Cindy blushed. Really? Wow, no one's ever said that to me before. Jimmy put his arms around Cindy. Kiss me, you fool, before I go mad. Cindy closed her eyes and puckered up her lips. They were about to kiss when suddenly Jimmy saw something out of the corner of his eye. A small door in the containment chamber was open. The containment chamber is open, cried Jimmy. We must have been exposed to love serum. That's why I'm acting so crazy. Suddenly, Jimmy remembered Carl ordering his stinky cheese of the month on the computer. Carl must have punched the wrong button when he logged on. Hey, do you love me or not? Demanded Cindy. I do, said Jimmy, but I don't. I've got to stop this. Farewell, my lovely. Jimmy grabbed Cindy, shoved her into the lab ejection chair, and pressed a button. Sprawling, Cindy laid outside. Jimmy's mind raced to figure out how to counteract the love serum. That's it, he cried. The love serum works through the sense of smell. If I can't counteract the odor, we won't be able to be in love anymore. Jimmy spent the rest of the evening testing which bad smells blocked the love serum. But they were all too weak. Then Jimmy had a better idea. The next day at school, everything was back to normal. Well, almost. The effects of the serum will dissipate in a week, but until then, we have to wear this cheese, explained Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for fixing things before I married Libby, said Sheen. And before you became your stepdad, said Carl. Don't mind me, guys, said Jimmy. Thank Carl's Cheese on the Month Club. So yeah, guys, that is the. So now I got this. God Jet, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Bojangles Jet Fusion. Yeah, they can promote that game to like consoles like the PlayStation 2, Nintendo GameCube, and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I totally remember Jimmy Neutron. He was my all-time favorite show ever, or one of my favorite shows ever. But that wasn't until I got into other stuff. Yeah, and this book was like $3.99 in the US and $5.99 in Canada. So yeah, guys, that is the read-along of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius Love Potion. Yeah, so you may subscribe to my channel, comment, rate, and share. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day and peace out.